Hi everyone, this is Zach with Bluebird Running Company, and I wanted to go over the Cloudventure by On Running, which we carry in our store. So I'm going to talk about the shoe and why I love it, and for me it's totally unbiased. We've tested a lot of different shoes, especially for the trail. I've been wearing a lot of different trail shoes too, partly in my experiments to find the best shoe for me, but also once we decided to open the running store to see which shoes we felt would be most representative of trail running or running in general, that we thought had a good message and looked good and felt great that we wanted to carry in the store. So right here I have a size 10 Cloudventure. Like I said before, it's in the green. There's an orange color too, which I like. It's nice and bright, so it comes in the two colors currently. And I did read a review in a trail running magazine about the shoe, and one thing I didn't like about the review was it said that you feel disconnected from the trails, and I found that to be not true at all. In fact, running in El Paso, Texas, in the Franklin Mountains or at Lost Dog Trailhead or some of the many trails that we have on here, they're very rocky and technical. So the cushioning that the shoe provides is great, especially on the descents, like it says on their website. You feel very little absorption in the knees and legs. It feels very nice and sturdy. It's a great ride over uneven terrain, and that's whether you're going uphill, if you're going kind of level, and running on rocks or running on dirt or hard packed dirt or loose dirt, but especially on our rocky terrain where we're literally running on and over rocks on our trail runs. It has been so great. And part of the reason is not just what the protection it gives you underfoot, because you don't feel any of the rocks, but also in your lateral and medial sides, it gives you a great support. So there's some flexibility in the paws right here where they'll squish and kind of mend with the rock or rocks, so you don't feel the jagged edges that you do in some shoes, and plus having a higher heel. And this is a 6mm heel to toe drop, so it's like a traditional running shoe where the heel is higher than the toe, which I like too. I did try running in zero drop shoes for quite a while, and eventually it took its toll on me, and I don't know if that happens for other people, but for me, I started to experience more injuries with that. So for this year, anyway, in 2019, I swore off zero drop shoes. So it has a great outsole. It's pretty sticky, not overly sticky, but just enough, even the dry rocks and terrain that we have out here. Haven't worn it in wet conditions yet, but I'm sure it will do great. We have a lot of sunshine in El Paso, and not a whole lot of rain, but when it rains during the monsoon season, we do get a lot, but people tend to stay indoors for that. So but at any rate, it has great breathability in the upper. It has the toe guard bumper up at the front, though I haven't really seen that come into play in my running, just because I just feel so secure and it just feels great, and it's nice and light on your foot. But I haven't had any issues with my toe like I sometimes do when I stumble or something during a run if I'm not paying attention. But it's just really great. And then over here you can see there's a overlay all across the shoe to help protect you from any debris that comes up from the side, like some of those jagged rocks, or even here in the Southwest we get a lot of weeds, and some of them have stickers, and so I've had issues with that in other shoes, but not with this shoe. And you can see in the heel area it's pretty high. It goes pretty high up. The laces are great. I think they're perfect for the shoe. They're more of like a flat shoelace, and the tongue is lightly padded, but it's still breathable. If you can see the holes there, and even in the upper, if I didn't show you those before, but really great breathability in the shoe and very light. On the inside, it does have like a sock-like feel. The tongue is connected to the shoe, and so that's really nice, so that you don't get a lot of jostling when you're running, and the tongue doesn't move, which means the laces don't move, so you get a nice secure fit in the upper forefoot right here. And so with me, what I've started doing is I wear my shoes more loose when I run now. So when I was younger, I would tie them up like super tight, because it just makes you feel kind of fast, or that you would run faster. But over the years, I've learned that wearing them more loose lessens the hot spots in the foot, especially like in the forefoot, or if you experience them in the toe area. And I'm not sure how tight you're wearing your shoes, but if you're having problems with hot spots and other issues in the front of your foot, I recommend just wearing them a little bit looser. It'll feel different at first. It feels kind of weird, but for me it's nice, and it actually does make the shoe feel lighter and softer on your foot. So it's a more relaxed style of running, which as I've gotten older, I've learned to enjoy and look forward to. So let me see if I missed anything. Well, I think that's about it. I haven't had any problems with the outsole here. I know sometimes with the On running shoes, people make remarks or say things about rocks getting caught inside, but as you can see in the heel up to the midfoot, it's a very large range. So it's split in two, but these are angled out. The clouds are angled off and to the side, and the Mission grip goes throughout the outsole here. And like I said, it really bends a little, but not too much, and then it contorts with whatever you're stepping on, so you don't really feel it. And then you have the clouds in the middle and going up towards the front of the shoe. And this one I left. I've used this for training for a 50K. I've run a 50K in it, and I've continued to run in this shoe. It's done great overall. I will say it's not the first On running shoe that I've worn. The first one was the Cloud, which was great. And I also run in the Cloud Swift now. So overall, it's a great shoe line. But if you've thought about trying on and having it, I really do highly recommend the Cloudventure. I haven't worn the Cloudventure Peak yet. Michelle has, but I'm sure that'll be great too, and I'm looking forward to trying that. But this is a great sturdy shoe. So if you're looking at doing any races in the El Paso area, especially those that are in the mountains, like in the Franklin Mountains, I definitely recommend this shoe. It's great overall. The height of the shoe is perfect for the rocks and also the other debris that we might find out there. And it's just a great all-around trail shoe. I've also worn it in forested trails. It does great there too. So part of connection with the trails, in my opinion, it's not just feeling what's under your foot. You know, I know some people like to feel exactly what they're running on, and that goes more towards barefoot running. And so this shoe is definitely not geared towards that. This is more people that are looking for protection, and it just really does that. So I highly recommend this shoe. If you have any questions, please let us know. Or if you want to buy it through our store next time you're in town, our store is mobile. So that means we can bring it to you. If you're just passing through and are staying at a hotel or visiting friends or family, just let us know and we'll come out to you. No need for you to go out shopping. Let us take care of that for you. Okay? Thanks. Have a great weekend.